To all of my Procreate fans, I am so sorry to tell everybody this, but Procreate is absolute hot dog water when it comes to making anything related to prints, stickers. If you want to draw stuff online, it's okay, but anything outside of that, ugh. Now, why is Procreate such complete cheeks when it comes to making anything for prints? Their biggest issue that they've had for a long time, honestly too long at this point, is their scaling issue, which is you will lose quality the more you scale up or down your image. And yes, there are ways to kind of get around this slightly and kind of mitigate this issue. Now, I will say two things, which is one, it's not impossible to make prints and stickers in Procreate. You just have to be very careful about how you set up things beforehand. And two, this isn't a Procreate only issue, this is a Raster issue. So Procreate is a raster only program. What this means is it uses pixels to create your images. That's why you have so many options when it comes to brush sizes, because it's all going to be painterly because they use pixels to build it. However, because everything is made from pixels, whenever you're gonna go resize stuff and move it around, you're gonna see the pixels because you're messing around with them. That's why for Procreate and Photoshop, when you go in and zoom in on the image, you're slowly gonna see it become blurrier, but the closer you look, you see it's literally just pixels. Again, it's not impossible to create prints and things that will go to print on Procreate. You can even create things that are super huge. However, you'll have two big constraints, which is storage on your iPad and how you set up your pre-production. So your canvas and essentially your sketch. Because once you get to the final phase, which is your line art and coloring, or any form of painting, you will be unable to pretty much resize it that much without it becoming slightly pixelated. Which is why my first recommendation is always to try and see if you can get a vector program. My number one recommendation is Affinity Designer because one, they have a one-time payment and they're basically Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator combined. You can even animate in the software if you want to. If you're looking for something free, there's also LineArty Curve, which has a free version you can use, or Vector Q.